All right, hello everyone. Welcome to today's support call. Today we will talk about how to create and use short online courses to enroll coaching clients with or without videos. How cool is that? And I am one of your presenters, Sebastian, and most of you know me, but those of you who don't know me, I've been coaching and speaking full-time for 15 years, almost 15 years. Hold on. Yeah, July 1st, it will be 15 years. Yay.
Wow.
Creator of multiple online courses, author of multiple books, and co-author of multiple books. 2 of them made it to the bestsellers list on Amazon. I'm the owner of the largest coaches support group on LinkedIn. And then we have here from MyQuest team, we have here Rob Matkin. He is the he's the COO of MyQuest, and I will later ask him what that stands for because I'm not that smart. And they created the most powerful online coaching platform for coaches, and also they made online courses creation effortless. Thank you guys. Even if you have zero technical skills, and you will see how that works. They will give you a little demo. And so who is today's presentation for? If you're a coach, consultant, or mentor who wants to become seen as a credible and trusted professional, then this is for you. And for simplicity's sake, I will say coach, right? So most of our attendees tend to be coaches, but we do have often here consultants as speakers, authors, but just for simplicity's sake, I will keep saying the word coach. So, but know that I'm talking to everybody. Most of this applies equally to everyone. If you want to attract your ideal clients more effortlessly, if you want to sell your coaching services more effectively, and if you want to scale your business and reach more clients, then this is for you. And I put this in yellow or whatever that color is, because the platform that we'll introduce to you will allow you to coach people almost like real life coaching, but you automate it. And so it will allow you to coach hundreds, and for some people, thousands, while also will seem that they get coached individually by you. So that's really cool. And it sounds hypey. I know, I didn't believe it either, but once you see how the platform works, you will see that it's possible. So here's what we'll cover. Why you should use mini courses or short online courses. We will show you how the mini course strategy can help you grow your business. You learn how this new technology for online courses, or we will introduce you to this technology that will allow you to create an interactive mini course in 1 hour, even with no videos. And we'll teach you the 3-step formula on how to create a mini course in an hour or so. All right, so make sure that you stick around till the end, because not only that you learn all this cool stuff that I just told you about, but you will also be able to create your first mini course today on their platform. At least that's what I heard from the CEO, from the El Presidente. So I hope I'm not giving away here something that I can, but that's what I heard. So stick around, and we will have, of course, a Q&A session also. And in the Q&A session, it's good if primarily the questions will be around course creation, but I will stick around for an extra 15 minutes or so. So if you have any questions about niche or marketing, anything, I will still be here for you. All right, so let's dive into it. So why should you create short online courses? It is a great way to let your website visitor know that they are in the right place. What do I mean? When somebody comes to your website and they see that you have a free offer, a free course, it says, sign up for my free 9 days to tripling your productivity. Or it says, do you feel stuck and overwhelmed? Big headline, ... question mark, right? Sign up for my 9 days to doubling your productivity. Wow. If I feel stuck and overwhelmed, I'll be so grateful, right? So now I sign up for this, I'm happy, and you got a lead. Because if you offer a group coaching program, or even after a while, if you contact me to let me know that you have an opening for one-on-one coaching, and if I'm a professional, by the way, the headline maybe should say that are you a professional who feels So you see, the more specific you are, the easier it is to attract your ideal clients. And that way your ideal clients knows right away that they're in the right place. So I think that this is one of the biggest reasons, well, top there with some of the other ones, but one of the biggest reasons why you should have free online courses. The other one is that it's a great credibility and trust builder, because when they see that you have these online courses, or even if you have one, then right away they think of you as the expert in that area. And I know many coaches don't like to be put in that bucket, being called expert, but you will be viewed as such. Either way, you will be seen as a credible and trusted professional. So that's the cool thing. It is the number one way to connect with and sell to your potential clients. The number one way to connect with and sell to your potential clients. And some of you say, E.G., you said that webinars was number one way. So which is it? Just combine the two, okay? And that was a smiley face there. It turned into a J. So anyway, just imagine me smiling. So combine the two, right? Because in the beginning, you can't fill up a room, so to speak, with attendees to your webinar. But with the free course, you can build up an audience, and then you can invite them to your webinar. Huh?
Right. Yeah, and E.G., the other thing, if I might add, the other reason really to jump in with the webinar, you have a captured audience for an hour. With a mini quest, you're able to deliver brand value over the course of a week or more, or multiple. If you have multiple mini quests, you're able to deliver that brand value over the course of time. You're able to interact with people over the course of weeks, right? Delivering brand value, delivering value to your clients. And, you know, whether that's, we'll get into some of the ways of doing that a little bit later, but that's the other thing where in a webinar, it's great. You could have, well, as you see today, we're going to deliver a lot of knowledge, but then we could also deliver value over the course of time so people could take that and really implement it in a step-by-step process.
Yeah, yeah. And so I've been doing this for 15 years. So I've done it in multiple ways. And when I've done webinar to cold attendees who I've attracted with Facebook messages, with social media strategies, they didn't know me. And during the webinar, some of them were throwing out like silly remarks, come on, when will you get to the bottom line? When will you get started? And so they were kind of disrespectful. But when I invite people from my list, the list that I built with my freebies, with my giveaways, with they've seen my blog posts, my videos, never, zero. You have that respect already because they come to the webinar knowing you, liking you, and trusting you. And I care least if they like me, but they trust me and they know that I'm delivering value. So now they are on the webinar and I don't have that kind of comment. So that's also a big benefit for some of us. And by now I don't care for those comments, but years ago it was hurting me emotionally really badly. So, all right. So it's the number one way also to help you build a tribe of followers. So this is your list, and you will hear it many times. Maybe you already heard it many times. The money is in the list, which means that if you have a large number of people who sign up for your freebie, for this course that we will talk about today, then it will be really easy for you to send out invitations to your webinars, let them know that you have a group coaching coming up, that you have an opening for individual coaching, and these people, they already know you and trust you. So it will be way easier to sell them. When I say way easier, exponentially way easier than when trying to sell your coaching, either individually or group coaching or any online program that you might have. When you try to sell those to people who don't know you, that's tough. So, but if you grow this tribe of followers, then or your list, then it becomes effortless. That's the way it becomes effortless. So yeah, when you do this, you become known as and trusted by thousands, and later hopefully by tens of thousands of your potential customers. You stay visible in front of them with your blog posts, articles, and so on. And then you seamlessly.
E.G., can you go back a step? You cut out for a half a second there.
Okay. Well, you guys, you can read it, right? So I will not repeat it. you can, but this is the key, that you can stay visible in front of your ideal clients with your blog posts, articles, so on and so forth, because now you can just send out and you say, and if you use a reputable autoresponder like Aweber or Active Campaign or any of them, even MailChimp, which I don't like, it's clumsy and anyway, but it will say, hey Jennifer, I just wanted to let you know that my new blog post on the 3 top apps that will help you become more productive or whatever, right? And you just send out these messages every week about your new video, your new article and all that. And that's how you build that level of trust and a relationship with your ideal clients. Rob, can you mute yourself?
Sure thing.
Or stop kicking whatever you're kicking. No, yeah, mute yourself. And it seamlessly transitions into offerings your coaching program to those enrolled in the course, right? Because when they enroll in the course, and I always say that starting in like maybe part 3 or 4 of the course, you tell them that if you need my personal support in helping you implement this, click here to apply for a free session. Now, lots of coaches, they just say, click here for a free session. I have people apply for it because otherwise I could do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week free sessions. And I don't do free sessions. You have to pay for my free session. But yeah, so in like part 3 or 4, you start saying that. Or you can let them know that you have a group coaching program coming up. Or if you have an online paid program, you can let them know that, hey, if you want to go more in depth with this, then click here to see my whatever 1-year 6 months program or detailed video program, whatever it might be. But you don't even sell, like you don't have to call people, you don't have to email people, you're just giving away these free courses, and it transitions people seamlessly into your paid programs. So this is the greatest benefit of these programs that we talk about. So how do you create these programs? WordPress plugins or paid platforms, yes, they are doable. Paid platforms, they can be very complicated. They make it sound like they are really simple. I tried out a few. It was kind of ugly once I started building the course, and it wasn't as simple as they made it sound. And some of them are good looking, but it takes lots of work. And so I never stuck with any of them. Now, WordPress plugins, yeah, you buy it once. I tried Aweber. You need a doctoral degree to figure that one out. So I gave up on that one. And it's expensive. I don't remember, it's like $200 or $400. I don't remember, but it's really hard to configure it. And my membership site, My Client Attraction Academy, I don't like it how it looks. And I don't know how to make it better looking. And then, so here's one that you could, when you build one with a plugin, it looks plain. I mean, plain is okay. I wouldn't mind plain because people like value. But what I mind is, so this is what I've been using for years. This is Wishlist Member. Again, it's about $200. But look at these tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs. And this is only under settings. I have 12 tabs under this. Again, I tried to set it up following the videos. It took me about 5-6 hours to set it up, and I still couldn't do it. So I still had to pay somebody to do it for me. And when I finished with it, I will still have a website that looks something like this. So plugins are an option if you're on a very tight budget, but it takes, it's hard work, or you have to pay somebody to do it for you. And each time you make a change, they have to, again, you have to pay for it. And it looks something like this. And you have very limited options in there, like what it can do. Or you can do it the MyQuest way, right? And this is what we'll introduce to you today. And so this is, you see these landing pages? They will do it for you. I didn't have to do anything. They just created this on the right side. That one is mine, right? It's beautiful. It's highly functional. And I hope Rob will remember to show you when you click on Get Started, your client has to answer 3 questions. And they have options, or 2 sets of questions. There will be like 3 options each time. And that will kind of let you know where the client is on their journey with your specific topic. And I hope that, yeah, Rob will show us a couple of examples in there. And look at this, when you get into the builder, and I might cover something that Rob will show you too. But when you want to add an image, you click on this. Sorry, I shouldn't click. I should just talk. Oops. There you go. So if I want to add an image or a video, I just click up here, and then here is the drop down. I can pick whether I add an image or a video. That's it. That's simple. So this is their builder. So once you get in, this is it. You click on add level or add mission, and then here, if I click here, then I can add the text. It's that simple. So I have never in my 15 years seen anything this simple. Now here's the kicker. If you have difficulty even with this, they'll do it for you. Really nice guys. Really, really nice guys. I know people for who they built quests or who they supported in building their quests, and everybody is just really, really satisfied. So, okay, Rob, it's yours. I'll let you talk about it because I know I'm getting onto your turf here. So I will get out of here, and Rob will show you how you can use the mini courses to grow your business. And
sure thing. Thanks.
There, it's all yours.
Thanks, EG. Yeah, guys. So, EG, thanks for kicking it back to me. So, really want to go over today a few different things, but really want to go over with you guys a demo of. And EG, thanks again for such a great intro and going over a few things. But really want to go over with you the broader spectrum of what my quest is. And by the way, to answer your question, EG, a minute ago, I'm the COO, which is Chief Operations Officer. I'm one of the co-founders here. So basically, I do everything from soup to nuts from the business perspective, but really dealing with sales and operations and logistics. So really what I want to go over with you guys is give you guys a full demo overview of what the platform is capable of a full breadth of a quest, then go back down and shrink it down into what a full breadth of a mini quest looks like as well. And I'll also go over with you, as EG was showing you, how easy it is to actually develop out the content with our quest builders. And actually, I'll walk you through building out a mini quest. I'll use the existing mini quest we have and show you how easy it is to bring that content in. One of the things that we do offer as well, we'll go into a bunch of stuff as we go through. But without further ado, why don't I actually jump in, show you guys an actual full demo of what we do. All right, so let me share my screen with you guys. Let me get to the right screen here. Cool. All right, awesome. So we have a few different packages that we offer, but without getting into that, so we have everything from a mini quest to a full white label solution that we have for you guys. So even doing a mini quest, we provide you guys your own white label landing pages. We provide you guys, as EG was showing you, right? So everything, people will come in, you'll get your own landing page. This is actually a quest we did with Liz Josephsberg. It's Lose Weight with Liz. She's a celebrity fitness coach, celebrity weight loss coach. She's worked with it. She's been on Oprah and Dr. Oz before. She's worked with Jessica Simpson and Jennifer Hudson and Charles Barkley. But this is actually her landing page. This is her sales funnel to really create really great leads with this and really drive people into her course, into her quest, if that's something that you guys want to do. So now, as EG, you're saying, one of the things that we do in our sales funnel is we prompt people with questions, right? So as they come in, give it one. My internet's running really quickly right now. Oh, I'm already logged in. Excuse me. Let me log out real quick, and I'll show you.
Rob, hold on for a second.
Sure thing.
So guys, if you have questions, put them on the questions tab, not in the chat. So that way I can answer them in there, or we can answer them in there. In the chat, you will not see the answer under your question. And somebody was complaining that the screen is really small and they can't read what's on the screen or can't see clearly. on the top of your screen, there's a full screen. I know it's a little different. So here it's on the top, it says full screen. So just click on that and it will go in full screen mode. Once in full screen mode, if you click on my face, you will see me, giant. If you click on the screen share, then you will see the PowerPoint or whatever we are showing you will see. So whatever screen you click on, that's what you see in full mode. That's it. Go ahead.
Awesome. Thanks, EG. So going back to what I was saying, with the when somebody, a user flow, right? A typical user flow, let me back up a step. So somebody's going to come in, a typical sales funnel, we have these pages templated for you, but they're going to click get started. There's always multiple ways of doing this. The optimal, our recommended way is coming in and asking people some questions. Now, you're asking them some simple questions, and you're more likely to get their email, more likely to get a sign up by doing it this way, is what we found with our user testing data. But hey, it's Liz. Let's personalize this program to match, to match your, how much weight do you want to lose, and you're going to answer these simple questions, right? And you're going to come in, and then you're going to sign up. But going back to the actual homepage real quick. One of the other things that we offer with the white label solution is we actually are able to power people their own iOS and Android apps as well in some of her premium packages. So Liz has her own Android app, and Liz also has her own iTunes app as well. So it's really powerful what we're able to create for people and really create a full white label solution. The site also, by the way, this is also a nice note, it's fully mobile responsive. So you see it shrinks down to any screen size. So if you're on a mobile phone, it will adapt and respond to different size screens. So let me actually go in and actually show you what an actual course looks like, what a Quest looks like. So I want to also get some lingo down as well. Since we're called MyQuest, every course that we do, well, it's called a Quest. So a Quest is a course. And since we use a lot of gamification in what we do, we say levels and missions. But all level is just a chapter, and all mission is a specific task. So right now, you'll see I'm on level 2. I've completed level 1, and level 3 is locked. So let me actually go in here and show you mission 11. So again, this is a weight loss quest, a weight loss journey. Mission 11 is actually a mission on going shopping and restocking your pantry. So this mission, Liz, is going to give you a bite-sized chunk of content, a 2-minute video of why you need to go shopping, how you're going to do, and what you're going to be looking for. Again, we're going to reiterate what we just saw in the video, and then we're going to actually say what people are going to do and what they're going to be shopping for. Now, when you go shopping, you probably want a tip or two, well, like bringing your own shopping list, which we have attached for you right down here as a user. Now, also, this is a medium difficulty quest, and it's going to take 1 to 2 hours to actually go shopping. Now, what's cool is we're delivering you this bite-sized chunks of content. We're giving you a specific action item. But now, once people actually finish it, they're going to acknowledge that they did it. So we're really holding them to account. So how was your first shopping experience? Was it any different than previous shopping experiences? It was great. Oh, may have some trouble typing. So I'm going to just post a note to myself there. And I'm going to get back to that in a second. But I could also, as you saw, share it with my own community. And I'll go to those things in a second. But now that I completed mission 11, I actually completed level 2. So let me go ahead and unlock level 3. Awesome. I just earned 300 points. So we're keeping track of people's points. We're giving rewards and prizes using gamification to reward people. So one of the things that Liz does here is, since she also has a personal coaching platform or does personal coaching, she'll say, hey, congratulations, after you got 3,000 points, which is about a week worth of content, you just won a free coaching call with me. So they get on a call with her, and she's coaching them for 15 minutes, but she's also upselling her one-on-one coaching platform as well. So you're able to intertwine upsells into the actual gamification or give rewards like discounts to your programs or other things that you have coming up. So now that I completed level 2, well, I'm on level 3. Now, one of the things is, this is the first mission here, is your habit challenge. So we have a habit feature. So we want to deliver people new content on a daily basis, but we also want to develop habits. So specific results that we want people to do repetitively every day. Now, this habit is happened to be staying around 100 grams of carbs every day. So every day I'm going to come in and acknowledge, yeah, I only ate 100 grams of carbs today. Great job. I got 20 points. I did it 1 time in a row. But what we're really doing is we're developing out that habit, giving people rewards for doing that, incentivizing them, holding them accountable for doing that, and giving them social goal and justification for doing that as well. So there's a lot of different components. As you guys can see, there's a lot of things happening in the background that are subliminal with neuroscience to really make sure people are completing, make sure people are coming in, being motivated to be using the actual content on a daily basis. Now, the next thing I want to showcase to you guys, this is our own personal journal. So it's our diary. So how was your first shopping experience? This was actually posted right in where I shared it from Mission 11, right? So I shared that right in my own diary. It got posted right here. So it's really powerful that now I could share it right from the missions right into my own personal diary and keep track of my progress. Now, the next thing here that we have, I want to showcase our push notification system. Really, it's an AI. It's a rule engine that allows us to send push notifications, actually push notifications on the home screen of your phone, with pictures, with videos, with text messages at specific times that are triggered by actions in the actual app. So, simple stuff like Infusionsoft or CRMs will say, hey, you haven't logged in 2 days. So we could do that too, but instead of sending an email, we'll send a push notification on the phone, right? It could be a video, being like, hey, where are you? Why haven't you logged in? It could be a lot more fun with that. We could do a lot more fun things. Like I really love one of the things that Liz does is, well, you guys, we just went shopping together. I know what's in your fridge because you went shopping for those. I know you're on a protein-rich diet, so I'm going to send you at 7 a.m. a protein-rich recipe to mix up your breakfast routine with the ingredients that's in your fridge. It's super easy to make quickly on the go, and you could watch that 2-minute video of how to make that really quickly. So it's really fun delivering the exact right content at the exact right moment in time. But then some stuff's a little harder to do, right? Where Liz asks people to step on a scale. So one of the things is sometimes that's intimidating for people that are overweight, which is no problem. But one of the things is if somebody clicks on a mission and they haven't completed it within 5 minutes, because that's really all it takes to step on a scale, we're going to send a push notification, a video of Liz sharing her trials and tribulations of her stepping on a scale, where she says, even after 20 years of teaching people how to lose weight, it's still really difficult for me to step on a scale. So, go ahead and do that. But it's the right piece of content at the exact right moment in time to really have the maximum impact in students' lives. So that's one of the things that we have in our AI and our rule engine to really deliver that really powerfully. Now, the final bit that's really cool with what we have our own community. It's its own news feed, our own community that's inside the platform, so people could share authentically what's going on. So, Lisa's asking questions. Adam's actually sharing from Mission 1-1 what's going on with them. So these missions highlighted in green are people sharing directly from the missions. So unlike with private Facebook communities, here it's all connected. So everything's intertwined, right? So people are sharing from the actual missions into the community. People are sharing, their pictures eating fresh fruit, right? People are sharing their pictures, their videos, their salads. People are sharing their before pictures or after pictures. So it's really powerful that everything's intertwined here. And since it's its own community, everything's, a lot safer environment. So people really share authentically of what's going on. So that's really a high-level overview of the actual MyQuest platform and really what we do and what a full Quest is capable of. So bringing it back down, let me actually show you one of the mini quests that we create with a company called Fitchpreneurs, which is a leading coach for fitness coaches. So let me pull that up here. Now, let me go in here. So this is, I did the first mission. So this is Simon. He's with Fitchpreneurs. So as you see here, we did a mini quest for him. We're unlocking the points. But this is what we did here. So it's a 3-level quest. It's 6 missions. It was really quick and easy to produce. Now let me actually show you what it takes to actually produce a mini quest or an actual quest in general. So let me give you actually a high-level overview of the quest builder itself before I do that. So in here, as EG was showing, you just click things. It's and you could visualize where we're actually putting the content. So now I could click in and I could put in an actual, I could name my mission. I can now select here and I could actually populate this with, let me pull up a video link, and I could actually populate, excuse me, this and actually pop in a video that quickly. And I could type in content as well. So it's really simple and easy. As you click around, you can see the corresponding box where now you can type in all the content. Now let me actually get you on the court here and show you how easy it is to build out that content. So as I was saying before, so this is Simon's quest. This is the quest actually live, right? So this is his video. This is the content. This is what it looks like. This is what an actual mission looks like. And going back, this is what the first level looks like. This is what the second level looks like. Now let me get you on the court of the actual quest builder. So as you'll see, I could actually delete missions. I could add missions. But this is actually what it looks like. So as you'll see, it looks super similar, basically the same, what it's live versus in the quest builder. Now let me go in and I built out the first mission to give you an idea already of what it looks like. So now I built out this content. I could edit the content on the fly here. I could click in and I could, well, remove this paragraph if I want to, or I could add in the paragraph if I want to. But as you see, you can manipulate the content on the fly and you'll instantly see what it's gonna look like, right? We're not publishing yet, but now you see this is exactly what it looks like live. So when I switch to go back live, you'll actually see, well, it looks exactly the same. It's a very similar feel. So as you're manipulating the content, you're seeing it actually really happen in real time. So let me actually go with you guys and actually build out, I'm gonna add it on the level. I'm gonna actually build out another mission with you. So I need to add out another level. So let me actually look at Simon's quest here, right? So let's go ahead. I'm going to go to level 2, and he's gonna have 3 missions, right? So let me actually add in the three missions here. Let me make my screen a little bigger so it actually has the exact same layout. Now, you know, it's gonna be a sales transformation, excuse me, a mindset shift. So let me go ahead and copy that in. So actually, let me copy in, excuse me. First steps towards success is the name of this level. So we're gonna add that level in, right? Now we're gonna say it's a mindset shift is the actual name of the actual mission. So let's go ahead in here and actually, well, name that mission, right? Now let's go in and actually say, you know what? Let's actually go into this mission here. And I'm gonna actually pull up this video link right here. Let me get the full link here. And I'm gonna take this actual video and we're gonna actually put it into, we host the videos, by the way, on YouTube or Vimeo. When they're on YouTube, they could also be private. When they're on Vimeo, we could actually have them private. So, you know, the public could see the videos, or they could just be private so nobody sees them except for in here. So they're only private link structure. So now we're building out the video here. Let me actually go in and I'll pull in the content. So you guys could actually type in the content as you guys wish in the actual quest builder here. Or you could actually then, excuse me, so you could type in the mission, or if you want to do it in Word, you could just copy and paste in the content like I'm doing here as well, right? So I'm coming in, I'm taking the existing content, and as you see, we're building out this mini quest, we're building out the content. So let me, I'll button this up, medium and all day. Let me take two of these. So let me set the difficulty here. I'm gonna say it's a medium level quest. It might take all day. We're also gonna put in some tips here. Let me put in the first tip here. So I'm gonna add this tip. So the tips are there, the tricks are there. I could also, so I'm gonna acknowledge that I did it. So congratulations, this is your, you unlocked your first habit. So you can build in that habit. I'm gonna do that in a second. I'll show you guys how to do that. But let me actually go back to the quest. Let me get a good question to do this, right? So then I could actually put in a question as well. So I'm gonna build in the actual questions after people acknowledge that they did it. So we're gonna click follow-up question here, click right here. We're gonna build out that content. So I think, EG, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think you guys get a feel of how easy it is to build out a mini quest and how easy it is to put in the actual content. So let me actually take a step back a second and talk about really building out what the process is like of actually building out a mini quest and how we organize that. So we'll actually do another we could do another webinar next week of actually coaching you guys through step by step and asking specific questions, and everybody can come in and actually build out the webinar, actually build out their own mini quest together with us. But basically what it comes down to is, well, let's pick out the outcome we want to create. Let's actually then figure out what missions we want to do, and then we create the actual content for the mission. So it's a really step-by-step process that, as you see, doesn't take very long. You guys can have videos in there. You can just have pictures. It doesn't require pictures or videos. It could just be very content-driven. So that's, I guess, a pretty relatively in-depth view of the actual platform itself and what we do. E.G., anything you want to jump in and add there before I kind of move on a little bit about the building process, since you've actually just went through it yourself as well?
Well, let me just say first of all that so I finally completed my first mission and well, not mission, but my first course, and it was completed almost completely because you guys kept pushing me and coaching me on it. But it was really simple. They sent me a quest, right? It was a mini course that they sent me that showed me step by step how to build my course. Now, guess what? I'm really good at committing to lots of things, and then I get lost and I'm not following through. But they kept on messaging me like, hey, how is the course coming along? How is it coming along? Can we help you with anything? So, because they did that, finally my course materialized, and the process was crazy simple. I've built so many courses in the past, and I always needed help from technical guys, and I'm really good with technology, but yeah, I needed help. With this one, I didn't need help. I just needed a little nudging to get on it. So we have lots of questions. Do you want to answer some questions now, or do you want to present that first and we take questions at the end?
I think we got another 5 minutes, and then we could get to a Q&A, and I think I might be able to answer some of those questions that are popping up in the Q&A. Unless somebody's if somebody's really urgently needs me to answer a question, I'm more than happy to answer that question.
I didn't see any more signs, but yeah, so go for it. And guys, if you have questions, just post them in there, and again, post them under the questions tab.
Yeah. Go ahead. And by the way, Jacob here could answer some questions as we're going through if they're a one-off question as well. But if you want to ask a larger group questions to the group, I'd love to answer that for everybody as well. So I just want to let me share my screen again with you guys. So also as you see, EG also works with us, and he built out his quest as he just told you. We also have other great coaches that work with us. I just want to share with you some testimonials that we have. This is Des with Radiant Health Coaches. She's actually a coach's coach, well, much like EG, where Des actually sells a $5,000 life coaching training program. She sells that with us on MyQuest. She also has many other coaches with us under Radiant Health Institute as well, learning their course content. So, she says, I've been looking for another online coaching solution like this for years. It's an interactive solution. I don't have to be there the entire time. It works for me even while I sleep. So that's Des. So this is Liz. Again, Liz is the quest we just went on. That's Jessica Simpson with her. So she's, again, been on Oprah and Dr. Oz. She's really knows her stuff. My quest has transformed the way I coach. All my students love the quest. It's a wonderful way for me to connect to groups of people going after similar goals. Best part, they are succeeding, losing weight and feeling amazing. So this is Liz, and this is what she has to say. So I went over this a little bit, but let me go over a little bit more depth with you guys, exactly how to create a mini course within an hour, right? So first off, as I was saying, you're going to choose your goal. You're going to choose your outcome, right? We're called MyQuest for a reason. You want people to really, succeed at achieving their quest. So you're going to choose your goal. You're going to build 5 missions. You're going to choose 5 missions from there. You're creating a mini outline, right? And then you're going to launch your product, get leads, and test your market. That's the whole point of a mini quest. So choosing the goal, how are we going to actually do that? Well, think about what you want to teach and help people achieve. You want to make sure it's a valuable goal for your audience, and that you could really provide them with real value in just a few simple steps, right? So the whole goal is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm really a huge fan of his. But the whole thing is that he says is jab, 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 right hook, right? So this is all about jabbing, providing value. Really make sure we can deliver value in a short mini quest for them, right? And then a shortcut is, do you have an existing ebook or content that you could base your mini course on? That'll actually save you a lot of time. We could repurpose existing content in this format. So now, step 2, the 5 mission formula, right? So what's really great here is in level 1, you want to introduce yourself, benefits of your course, ask your clients, write them why they want to be and achieve their goals, what's their motivation. In level 2, you know, we can provide them real value. Your clients have 3 simple missions to really provide them value and encourage them to share in the community, really create and seed that community, to also give you guys more opportunities to interact with them as well. And then the third level, mission 5, is what do you want to produce? What do you want them to achieve? What do you want the goal of this quest to be for you, right? Do you want to promote other products that you created? Invite them a one-on-one call, get feedback or info, but you want a clear outcome that, well, you want 2 really clear outcomes. From what you want them to achieve and what outcome you want to create for yourself. So you just want to be clear on those things. And that's it. It's a 3-step: launch your product, get leads, test your market. Right? Once you've done, let us know. Once you're done with actually the mini quest, let us know. I'll launch your product for free. One of the things is the reason we want to we're going to look over your quest for you right before we launch it, see if we see anything. We do this, you know, multiple times a day. So we'll look over that quest for you and spot check it for you as well. And then once we launch it, you'll get market validation, fast engagement with your audience like you've never seen before. That's the kind of the goal of the mini course. So I guess I jumped ahead of EG out of order. I went in and already showed you the mini quest example. Yeah, so again, we'll build out, I guess this is an example of building out the mini course. So I'm skipping ahead. So guys, we already went over what it's like to build out a mini course. One of the cool things that me and EG discussed today is that we're actually going to give you guys, normally we don't do this, but we're going to give you guys the mini courses for free. So you guys can do your own first mini course for absolutely free. You're going to get all the value that you get in the basic package. You could do 1 mini course. It's not going to be a full course. It's going to be 5 missions, 5 or 6 missions, 3 levels. You could have 100 active users on there. You'll get all the features that we offer to really make sure a mini quest is successful. Now, as you guys expand and test your markets, right, we have other great pricing packages for you. So we have our basic pricing package where you can do 1 full quest. Normally, if it's outside of a mini quest, we don't really care how long your quests are. So a quest could be, some quests, I think, EG, your quest is around 6 weeks, if I remember correctly. Quest could be, well, a mini quest could be 5 missions. We also have quests that are over a year long and going, right? So a quest could also be a year long. You could have as much video, as much content as you want in there. That's up to you guys. We recommend keeping in bite-sized chunks of content, breaking down specific measurable results. But that quest, that outcome could be, well, a lifelong journey, and we'll support you with that along the way. Now, again, we have our basic package, and then we also have our pro package. In our pro package, we give you guys 10 different courses, 10,000 active users. It's a fully white label solution, so it goes right on your own website. Nobody sees a difference. It's your URL. It's completely your branding. We integrate with things like Infusionsoft. So there's some really amazing features that we offer you guys. Full integrations to 750 different other programs like MailChimp, like your email drip tools, like Google Docs, or anything else that you guys are using that you want to integrate with it to make your life easier. We handle all the payment processing for you as well. And then we also, what's really cool is we also have a branded package where you also get 10 different courses, 10 different quests. You have as many users as you want, and then you also get your own iOS and Android apps in your own name, which is super powerful. Now you actually have your own app on somebody's phone, on your customer's phone. You have your own phone app, which normally it's like 6 figures. It's like $100,000 to do that. We offer that at $1,000 a month. So that's just giving you a full breadth of what we have. Again, for you guys, we want to give you guys the mini quest today for free. We always have a 30-day money-back guarantee on all our products as well. But that's really what we're going to be doing. So how to start, right? Go to biz.myquest.co/mini course. Maybe Jacob, could you post that link into the actual questions, into the actual community? So again, it's biz.myquest.co/mini course for you guys to check that out. And then once you guys do that, you guys can sign up. You'll get an email with instructions to how to start for free. Stay tuned for the workshop that we're going to have later on this month to actually work with you to build it out with you guys step by step. Or you guys, as EG mentioned before, we have a mini course for you guys to take that walks you through building it out on your own. We'll also help you guys and support you with with that next webinar to help you guys build out that course yourself. So without further ado, I'll open it up to questions. EG, you mentioned we have quite a few. So, maybe you want to, I can answer a few. Jacob, we could read out some questions, but EG, I'll let you have the floor and read me out some questions. We'll go from there.
Cool. I just want to say that what I love most about this platform, two things: the visual component of it and the automated messages. So for example, if your client signs up or somebody invests in your 6 months program, some people charge $3,500 to $5,000 for a 6 months program, or you don't have to time it, but you can make it a 12 module, multiple missions per module program. And let's say the person doesn't follow through with their missions for like 3-4 days, then they get an automated message. And if you want, you can put a video and it says, hey, congratulations for your progress. You already completed 5 missions, but I noticed that in the past 4 days you didn't complete any of them. So I encourage you to, and that's so cool because they feel like you just sent it to them, but it's actually automated. And you can do it with video or without video, but that's really cool. And there was one more thing I wanted to say. I will remember in a moment. But so Thiago Eduardo Acerrado is asking, do you have multi-language versions, Brazilian, Portuguese, Spanish? Brazilian, Portuguese, or Spanish?
Eduardo, great question. So what we do offer is, if it's a Latin-based language, you could just type in the Latin-based language in the actual quest builder itself, and it will publish in, Brazilian, Portuguese, or Spanish. The titles right now, I think it's another feature we're talking about in the next 30 to 60 days. We'll have the actual missions and the level titles. You'll be able to change those as well and change the titles of that. So you could kind of customize the platform in your own language. But it is meant and built for English right now. But you can put in your own local language into the actual quest builder, and the guts, the actual content could be in whichever Latin-based language you would like.
Yeah, when you paste in, will it keep those, like the ñ, they have those little squigglies on the top, or will it keep those when they paste it in?
Some, yes. We're still updating the database. That's why I say Latin-based. If it's the custom characters that get away from the standard kind of Latin-based stuff, or their custom language characters, maybe. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Again, we haven't really expanded out to other languages yet, but it still works. Like especially with Spanish and Brazilian Portuguese, it still works pretty well.
My advice, Thiago, is to sign up for that free mini course and play around with it. But as far as I'm concerned, you can just put in your video in your language, your text in your language, and it should work.
Exactly.
Does the system have an email autoresponder built in?
Yep.
Go ahead, Rob.
So yeah, so an email autoresponder in the sense that you'll use a rule engine to say if somebody hasn't logged in on a daily basis, but people are going to be interacting with you in the community, so you'll be able to interact with them. And if you want to send out drip content, you could use again the rule engine to drip out that content in email autoresponder fashion. We also integrate with a bunch of different email autoresponder tools, whether that's Infusionsoft or MailChimp or Adware. There's all the different major tools we integrate with as well for you guys to have that capability, no problem.
Dr. Ruth is asking, what is the best way to present courses via lecture with notes or slideshow with human avatar? Let me answer this, Rob, first. To present a course, well, to present a course, you can use any of the webinar platforms like GoToWebinar or this one that we are on right now. You can just delete all the extra stuff in the URL, and then you click on show your expertise, and you can sign up for an account here, and you have to scroll down to the bottom to sign up for the free account if you don't want to pay. So that's to present. But when I create courses, I use PowerPoint, and I use my down arrow key to move the slides, because if I click, my computer records the click sounds, and I use Screencast-O-Matic, and I just record my programs like that. And I bought a great microphone called Blue from Amazon, and it records perfect audio. Rob, anything to add to that one?
Yeah, so I mean, as far as building out a course, everything's in a linear course progression. So you can do all the above, like you just mentioned. I think, E.G., the way you were saying it, what I recommend to start out is actually, if you're going to do like a video, right? You want to, like your first mission, you want to actually present a video. I think one of the best ways to do that, especially early on, to keep it easy, is you create a PowerPoint deck. You do a screen share, and then you're kind of on the little box on the camera on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen share. You have you buy a $30, $40 nice microphone from Amazon. You can buy even a lav mic that connects to the computer as well. You get good audio. You're able to then present that screen show. You screen share it. You save the video. You upload it to Vimeo. You put it up, and you're ready to go. Then you have some really easy created video content. The other cool thing is if you guys also want to do webinars from this, like E.G. you were saying, is you can have a weekly webinar. And what we recommend doing is just actually, well, you can email blast people, but you can actually just post in the community, hey, we're going to have a webinar, and here's the link, and they can come to, you can host it here, or there's so many different great webinar tools to use as well.
Yeah, but in the beginning, just keep it simple, and you can just use YouTube Live or Google Hangouts, and you just share your screen, and you can record your program right in there. I like this. So Phyllis says, I like this list building as a list building tool and the gamification. Not interested in developing community right now. Will this tool work for just list building and information transfer? And if I want to later develop a community, can I expand?
Yeah. So for list building, great. So actually, it's a great thing. I just letting that whole question wash over me. So one of the things I think is great, instead of using traditional clickbait in the sense that you're going to have an attractive offer on your website and say, hey, download this PDF, give me your email. Instead of that, what we actually recommend doing is setting up a mini quest, right? And now you have the mini quest. And you say, hey, there's still a similar clickbait offer where, hey, get this really shiny object. Now you'll actually go through the actual wizard that we went over. Let me actually do this real quick with you. 1 second.
Just think about it this way. If somebody is looking for a relationship coach and you're a relationship coach, they research a little bit for relationship coaches, and on 9 websites they say, download my free whatever PDF or my 5-part e-course, whatever. And they come to your website and they see a screenshot of your quest, and then it says, enroll to my quest, free quest, and 5 days to, or something, whatever the title it is. But once they see the screenshots and all the coolness, you are wowing, wow, right? That's what we want. We want our prospects to say, wow, this is the coolest thing, right? It's something different that nobody else is offering right now. So I think this is the most wonderful, most effective way to build your list, the fastest way.
Exactly. So it's like, just like you're saying, it's like somebody comes in and they see that wow factor, they see the screenshot, it's like, all right, yeah, I want that. you could have them get started. And like we were saying earlier, you could ask them a few questions. We actually find if you ask people questions, you're more likely to get their email. You could get their name. Let me put this in. You could get their name, and then you could get their email, and then you're building that list, right? Because you're giving them a really shiny object at the end, and you could use this as your list builder, and then you get them into the actual mini quest itself. You could turn the community off of it if that's something that's less interesting to you as well. We're flexible with that. And you don't even have to have the questions. You could just come and get their email and then give them to the course and create interactions.
Yeah, I love those questions. I mean, when I say love, it's all capital, bold, underlined, circled with butterflies around it. Because one of my questions says, have you worked with a coach in the past? And then the options are, I've never worked with a coach, or yes, I worked with a coach in the past. And the third one is, I'm looking for a coach right now. So if somebody checks that one, I know that I have to contact that person. So you can put there some questions that when you view the answers, you are like, whoa, this is the perfect client for me, right? So I absolutely love that question. And yeah, so I said that put screenshots on your website, and that's cool. But actually the better way is to promote your link to your quest, because then they go through that page that Rob just made, your quest landing page, and so they go through the whole experience. That's when you provide that real wow. So if you do Facebook ads or any kind of promotion, then I would go straight to the quest with that. All right, I have a bunch of other questions. Hang in there, guys. Sharon is asking, wondering if I should provide online material for a small amount which can be deducted from the whole by signing a contract. What would be a good online video app or online classroom platform? If I should provide online material for a small amount which can be deducted from the whole by signing a contract. The more complicated you make it, Sharon, the harder it is to get people to sign up for your offers. So if you want people to pay first, if your offer is really strong and you put it in front of enough people, you will get some people sign up. But if you first provide a free mini course and they fall in love with that, and if you say, and this is what I offer, you give 3 free modules free. And Rob was saying that you can, with the free course, you can do 5 levels, right?
No, so with the mini quest, it's free. We could do 3 levels. 3 levels. And you could have 5 missions, really 6.
5 missions, yeah. So that's like exactly what I'm saying. Give away 3 modules. They call them levels, and within each module they have 5 missions. So there's like sub-chapters, right? And then they fall in love with it. They see results. It's a term that we call results in advance. I know it's hard to understand term. But yeah, you give results in advance. They apply those concepts that you share with them, but now they don't get the next 9 modules. So you say to sign up for the complete course, click here. It's only $997 one time, or $97 per month for 12 months, right?
Yeah.
So that's way easier than trying to charge something up front. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, just to jump in. So we could do it that way as well with the mini quest and then jump to another thing. One thing we actually could do also is you have the 9 level or the 6-month course that is $1,000 one-time fee. Maybe it's a one-time fee. Maybe it's a $200 monthly fee. Maybe it's a quarterly fee. Maybe it's a yearly fee. But either way, you could do what we call a freemium. So you could have the paywall after 1 mission, after a level, after 10 missions, after 1 week, right? So, and that's when they'll hit the paywall and then say, hey, if you want to continue and see value, now you pay. But we could also do it in the way E.G. mentioned as well. So there's lots of different ways artistically to do this. The platform is very flexible in the user funnels and how you want to bring somebody through and provide them value over the course of time.
I will say something really inappropriate, and I'm famous for that. This follows a proven model from an industry that generates multi-billion dollars every year. The drug industry. They give you a little cocaine or heroin for free first, and then couple of times, you get hooked, and now you have to pay them thousands of dollars every month. And while the comparison sucks, it's true. With this too, if you give them something for free and they see results right away, for example, if your course is about improving my productivity and achieving my goals, and after 3 modules I see that, oh my God, I don't feel so overwhelmed, I love this, I will sign up for your whole course. Or if it's a program about saving my marriage and stopping divorce, and I already can see some results that my wife is a little warmer and maybe I can stop the divorce, you bet that I will sign up for that course. But you gave me some results in advance.
Exactly. Just to second that, one of the things, I'm a huge fan of Tony Robbins. I love going to his conferences. One of the things he says at Business Mastery a lot is the company, the person, to provide more value than anyone else to their customer wins. The point of a mini quest is to deliver more value to your customers than anyone else and then win, right? Same thing with what I was saying earlier with Gary Vee. Deliver value, deliver value, deliver value. And once you've delivered value, then your customers trust you, know you're going to create success with them, and then you can ask them for a sale, right? So that's what this is all about, is delivering value to your customers way more than anyone else.